City of Columbia teamed up with Habitat for Humanity last year to build essentially a maintenance-free house. It's called the Net Zero House. However, as KOMU8's Andrew Kaufman explains in this 8 Goes Green report, the Net Zero House isn't finished.
Columbia's Habitat for Humanity has built more than 100 houses, but none like this.
Theoretically, we think it'll be a net zero, and so it won't cost anything to heat and cool the home.
But it's taking longer than expected.
I think most of their other houses have gone up quite a bit more quickly.
We were hoping to get it done last December.
But 6 months later, it's still not done.
There were some more challenges with this project, but I think it's been a really good learning process for both Habitat and the city.
The city used $65,000 of HUD money to fund a little more than half of the project. And View says anytime you use federal money, there's a delay.
That delayed us 6 months in the project, and after that, it was winter time when we started, so it was kind of hard to get the ground, to get the concrete in the ground, to get it going.
This also isn't your typical Habitat build. Most houses are just covered with this thin layer to keep moisture out, while the Net Zero house is covered with this 1-inch thick barrier on the outside, as well as this 2-inch thick foam underneath the house.
And that extra foam reduces that transfer of heat or cold, heat and cold, through the floor of the foundation, which obviously makes it less expensive to operate.
But View says material differences alone aren't what slowed them down.
The city requested that we use an architect in this project, and the architect designed this with a steeper roof than what we normally put on houses.
The architect also talked them into building a loft.
We're working a lot higher elevation than we normally work, and that's been a challenge for us.
They're also putting in solar panels.
Those are something new they haven't done, so they're managing how to plan the construction in a way that makes installing those effective.
As for a completion date,
it's on its way, and we're getting closer.
I would imagine the project to be done before this winter. I would say sometime this fall.
And that's when workers will turn the house on and see if it was worth all the time and effort. Andrew Kaufman, KOMU8 News, Columbia.
Columbia Water and Light provided an additional $18,000 for energy upgrades. Habitat covered the other costs. Habitat says anyone in the 80% or below median income range can purchase the house. For the full time-lapse video made from 800 pictures, go to our KOMU8 News Facebook page.